us. Did you ever see the Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my
That's
God.
not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
Listen, don't make a scene, all right?
I want to talk to that fucking bitch.
Hey, be fucking nice. Don't fuck up in here.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
All y'all do the same shit. Whether if you was some homeless shit trying to dig cigarettes out of a trash can or you live in the White House.
She's going to have issues for the rest of her life.
Emotionally daunting and hurtful when I just keep hitting a wall, you know.
The whole reason why I really didn't, pursue it because he was a good guy.
You gotta know when to say when, bitch. Our coochie cutter days are over. Forever 21.
You know that anger you get when you deal with like a person that's just completely stupid? What's wrong with your brain? Like why do you not see what you are? Like, and I get there with women, I truly do.
As a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills.
They lay you down, they spray you down, but they don't stay around.
I've never done anything remotely wrong in my life, ever.
Always gonna love me more than I'm ever gonna love you. And if a man wants to be in my life, he needs to spend his every waking hour thinking of ways on how he needs to convince me that he should even be graced by my presence.
This whole threat of women, oh, you're gonna grow old and die alone. No, we're not. That's not a threat. We have our friends. We have our sisters with us. Did you ever see the Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my
That's
God.
not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
Listen, don't make a scene, all
I
right?
want to talk to that fucking bitch.
Hey, be fucking nice. Don't fuck up in here.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
All y'all do the same shit. Whether if you was some homeless shit trying to dig cigarettes out of a trash can or you live in the White House.
She's going to have issues for the rest of her life.
Emotionally daunting and hurtful when I just keep hitting a wall, you know.
The whole reason why I really didn't, pursue it because he was a good guy.
You gotta know when to say when, bitch. Our coochie cutter days are over. Forever 21 was a lie. Sit down. Stop playing with yourself.
Women have it hard. Okay, women have it hard. You have no idea what women go through every day. Okay.
Let them genuinely talk. You'll see real fast, like, oh my God, this bitch is dumb as hell.
I've slept with over 200 men.
200 men?
I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up.
The reason why these men keep threatening you about being single and dying alone and you're a cat lady is because you being single is the greatest threat.
But a lot of these women, like once they get over 30, man, like they really cannot
fuck with me if you
feel
wanted
fluidly
to.
love you. So a lot of women with
Can't tell me.
in this endless phase, I'll chase this guy, but if he ever chases me back, I don't want him at all. Like that childish, like they end up like dogs chasing cars. When a dog chases a car, what is a dog really gonna do with a car if the car actually stops and let the dog actually gets it? The dog's gonna sniff it for a while, pee on it, and then walk off. That's just how a lot of these women are.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Glad to be back. And make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, I don't know if I'm staying on 2 hours either way, but if you feel so compelled, please donate. Cash App, PayPal, pinned to the top of the chat, as well as in the description. Or you could do super chat, super sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. That goes for Rumble and YouTube. Hit the like. Let's get into it.
I want to talk to you guys about something a little different, and it's in regards to love and relationships. And my topic is, it's better to be single than to settle for less.
Okay. It's better to be single than settle for less. what is less? She's kind of cute. I mean, she's one of those women who aren't cute. They're just light skin type thing. I could tell she looks like her dad. But in America, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She can somewhat give a cute aesthetic or whatever you want to call it. But we'll just call her cute. So what is less gonna mean for her? Because actually, there's a video. Actually, before we get into that video, let's get into this video because it'll help me explain it. Okay, this chart right here will help me explain it. I might need to. I'm gonna have to download this, or I'm gonna have to get this so I can pull it up on the screen all the time. This is a great chart. So, can y'all see my mouse? I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. Somebody let me know in the chat if you can see my mouse. Woo woo. Hold on, bear with me. We just gotta get this shit figured out, and then I'm gonna break it down. I don't think y'all can see my mouse. All right, it's cool. Let's keep going. Settling for less is anything less than the top left, a Chad with a good personality. Okay, so a guy who's between an 8 and 10 in looks, who got a great personality. Great personality means emotionally intelligent. He's not a narcissist, the whole shebang. So yeah, basically anything less than Mr. 0.05. Because it's not Mr. 0.5 if we include looks and personality. See, Mr. 0.5 is just like the super shallow stuff, minus the looks. So really what women mean when they say, I'm not settling for less, I'd rather be single. They mean, I'm not settling for anything less than the most ideal man possible, essentially. Good looks, he got a good career, great personality. He's not a narcissist, emotionally intelligent, like damn near Mr. Perfect. They're not quite asking for Mr. Perfect, but when it comes to the top 5 to 10 things women look for in men, they want you to have pretty much all those things. And you can have flaws when it comes to the other things that women kind of care about, but not as important. So let's do this. I want you to have the looks, height. Let's see, looks, height, know how to dress. So emotionally intelligent, of course. So let me I'm gonna put EQ.
Women have
Loyal,
that entitlement in the dating market, pretty much at all ages, because there's always that desperate guy who's willing to put up
looks,
with
height,
to revalidate them.
know how to dress, EQ,
And it's,
money,
it's just
of
a
course.
sick circle.
So
It really
6
is,
figures.
man.
6 figures. See, looks, height, know how to dress, EQ, loyal, 6 figures. Fit, of course. Oh, you gotta be masculine. You gotta have a backbone. Masculine. See if I can think of anything else. Like the big important stuff. Let's just stick to that. So 3, 6, so 8 things. I probably could have thought of 2 more. But let's just say 8 things. When they say they're not settling for less, they're looking for a guy who at least has this. And keep in mind, this is the entry fee. This isn't I'm gonna kiss your ass and treat you like a god and royalty. This is to get through the door, to even be worthy of your highness. Because in her mind, she's royalty. So this is just to get through the door. This ain't to get treated with the utmost respect and she treating you like you the shit. Now, let's talk about this. Just because you have looks, height, know how to dress, emotionally intelligent, loyal, 6 figures, fit, masculine, don't mean you don't have flaws. And I agree. I mean, there's other flaws you can have other than those 8. So when they say they're not looking for a perfect man, they mean you could maybe leave the toilet seat up. Maybe you could have a weird sneeze. You know what I mean? Maybe your ankles could be ashy sometime. But, you got to have that 8, though. Oh, fuck. How did we get to the ending screen?
A lot of these women, like once they hit over 30, man, like they really cannot truly and fully devotedly love you. So a lot of women they'll get stuck in this endless phase of I'll chase this guy but if he ever chases me back, I don't want him at all. Like that childish, like they end up like dogs chasing cars. When a dog chases a car, what is a dog really gonna do with a car if the car actually stops and let the dog actually gets it? The dog's gonna sniff it for a while, pee on it, and then walk off. That's just how a lot of these women are.
So yeah, looks, height, know how to dress, EQ, loyal, 6 figures, fit, masculine. That's to get to date 3 for her to consider you to get to that point. Maybe, possibly, you could be my man one day. So let's look at this. So, because remember, this is Mr. 0.5. So let's just say 30 to 50, not married. We usually go over more black women. Let's just go black. 6 feet. And remember, I want to point this out too. 6 feet is on the low end. These women then dated dudes who was 6'3" and 6'4". So she's being a noble, chill woman by allowing you to only be 6 feet. Because she didn't date a dude 6'3". So she's like, okay, you could be 6. She's helping you out by letting it be 6 feet. No, she don't want a fat ass. So not obese, exclude obese. And 6 figures. Mr. 0.5. 0.52% of all black men in that age range. Mr. 0.5. You don't belong on this planet. And let's keep this in mind. Keep this in mind when we're listening to Vivica Fox, Kendra G, this bitch I was about to go over. All these women, what's the other one? Lisa Ray, the ones who ain't settling for less. The Anitas. They're not settling for less. I just want to quantify what they're talking about when they say not settling for less. That was Mr. 0.5, right? That didn't account for this, 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 or this. So you got to keep that in mind, right? So in reality, when they say not settling for less, Hold on. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Let's see. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. So in all reality, when they say not selling for less, they're more so talking about Mr. 0.01. A tenth of a tenth of a percent. Not a tenth of a percent. I just want y'all to listen carefully. A tenth of a percent. So you know how I coined, Mr. Point 5. So the new term, when they say not settling, I could do bad all by myself. Okay, let's go back. Because I said that all of these was the entry fee. That's not true. Mr. Point 5 is the entry fee. That's the door charge, Mr. Point 5. To actually get into a relationship with her and her to say, yeah, this is pretty good. This is a decent deal. Decent deal. Not incredible, not amazing, not I hit the lottery, but it's a decent kind of little deal I got here. That's Mr. Point 01. Mr. Point 5 to get through the door, to get a relationship with Your Highness, Mr. Point 01. And for her to not feel like she's settling, you have to be Mr. Point 01. That's going to be the new catchphrase. So now that we defined our terms, let's go over this video.
Topic is it's better to be single than to settle for less.
So it's better to be single than have to deal with anybody less than 0.01.
I'm 26 years old, going to be 27 in June, and I'm definitely at that age where people are wondering, when are you going to be engaged or let alone just, have a boyfriend, because I've never brought anybody home.
26 years old, folks. And she's never brought anyone home. Her first boyfriend was probably 16.
It's unbelievable. Just dense. Just fucking just ridiculous. And dingbats. Don't be mad at them. Just realize how they're fucking dingbats. Being pretty only gets you so far. It'll get you into a bed. It'll get guys, matching with you on online dating, getting that validation from there, getting comments on Instagram, trying to get in her pussy, telling her whatever she want to hear. Yeah, women should be empowered. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, it'll get all that, but actually sitting and existing with a motherfucker, that's where woman struggles every time. Mark my word. Mark my fucking word. Look at Halle Berry. Halle Berry can't keep a fucking man. That bitch is literally fucking documented in history as one of the baddest bitches. Angelina Jolie, Halle Berry, they documented as the most beautiful bitches on earth, on ER fucking F, and they can't keep a man.
Something must be wrong with Halle Berry. She can't keep a man. Who's to say I want to keep a man? I don't want to keep the wrong man. Like, I'm not crazy.
No.
Right?
No.
So when you find that you make a mistake, we all make mistakes. We have a right to say, oh God, this was a mistake. Let me start again. We have a right to do that.
Right.
Every time I go through my feeds, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, I just see
Okay, and I say it all the time, but let me just say. So dating since 16, never brought anyone home. So she's never essentially had a boy, like a real legit boyfriend, in 10 years of getting dick down. Cuz that's what it is. Dick down by players and bad boys for 10 years. That's the only that's damn near the only explanation, cuz she doesn't say she hasn't dated. That's why she hasn't brought anyone home. She been dealing with motherfuckers who never took her serious. She was just another fuck to them, right? But also consider this. Let's take a look at this, because this is important context. She's out here interviewing Ludacris and Wiz Khalifa and Saweetie and Marlon Wayans. She's some type of media personality or radio host or fucking radio jock, MTV radio jock wannabe reject something or other. And as a matter of fact, she's she works for Power 106. She's like a co-host for Power 106 in LA. I think she worked next to Big Boy, if y'all know who that is. LA radio jock. 26,000 followers. She's not really popping on social media, but she's all in the videos, all on social media, constantly interviewing celebrities. She's around all these high value men. You know Ludacris shot his shot, Wiz shot his shot. You know that she done got dick from celebrities and rappers before. So yeah. She's just the stereotypical mentally ill train wreck ran through modern woman. Everywhere like bird shit. All on social media. And I got an AD meme coming about social media. And y'all know what I say about when women go down the wrong path. They rarely ever fix it. Women have from 15 to 22 to go down the right path, or they're usually fucked for life. They rarely can turn it around and fix it at a later date. Okay? So just that context was important. I mean, she kind of cute. I kind of roasted it at the beginning, but I mean, she kind of cute. She cute. I give it to her. So now she's bitter and jaded because Pookie and Ray Ray just fuck her and play with her mind and won't give her commitment. Y'all know the story. Let's continue.
All these different couples and engagement rings and weddings and MCMs and WCWs, and it's like I haven't posted stuff like that, and yeah, like I said, I've never brought anybody home, and the reason that I've never brought anybody home is one, because that's very important to me. My family and also the person that I'm dating. And it's so extreme to the point that my dad has never met anybody. And that's because I've just always wanted my dad to meet one man, and that man would be my husband. And obviously, no ring, not married. So my dad hasn't met anybody, and it's going to stay that way because that's just, I've already gone, 26 years without doing it.
Nobody's wanted to meet your dad. See, they always gotta frame it like, no, I was the one like in control of shit. They always gotta project value. I was the valuable one. They just didn't meet the requirement to meet my dad. No, you got fucked by guys you wanted to meet your dad, and they said, no, I'm cool. But she can't paint it like that because they gotta try to keep this fake image of value going.
6 years without doing it, so it's like, what's another couple more years, or whenever I'm supposed to, be at that stage of my life.
Oh, you're at that stage of your life now. And guess what, folks? This video was 9 years ago. And I got a sneaky suspicion she's still single, folks. I think she might have a big enough name for me to be able to just Google it. Let's look it up. From everything I could find, she's still single. That ring, like, she's holding up a Dodgers championship ring, I think. But I promise you this. It's not a coincidence that she has that particular picture as her profile pic. Because it's probably the closest thing that she's gonna get to an engagement picture. You know, when they hold up the hand and show the ring. That's why she has that as her profile pic. Or maybe it will signal to guys that she ain't on no games, no one night stands no more. I'm looking for something serious. You ain't see my profile pic where I'm holding up the ring on my hand like it's an engagement ring? Step it up, nigga. If you want to replace that Dodgers pick when I'm holding up the ring, you got to step it up. No, I'm cool. So anyway, the point I was gonna make with that, this is 9 years later, and she's still in the same position. Probably at least 5 or 6 dicks later, she's still in the same position. Now she's pushing 40. She was 26 then. She about to turn 36. She's pushing 40 now. Now, how many celebrity dicks has she sucked in that 9-year time frame? Look at her just prostituting her body to promote Manscaped.
Balls. But before we have this
Like,
conversation,
listen to
this
this.
video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. I love me a Manscaped man. So you already know how much I love Manscaped, and I don't have balls, but I do have other body parts where I am able to use their other products that don't require balls.
Yeah, just what a man wants in a wife. A woman showing her body off on the internet while talking about balls. Yeah. Exactly what every man is looking for in a wife. Like, even when a man goes to her Instagram page, you know how men think. Like, let's go back. Did Luda fuck? Did Wiz Khalifa fuck? Did Marlon Wayans fuck? I seen a picture with her with Gang. Who was this? This is probably another celebrity. I don't know who it is off the top of my head. Is that Miguel? That's how men think. And what is this? My girl poking ass out? What's this?
Okay, ready?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh yeah, The Game fuck? The rapper The Game?
So something really important, how you talk about how, the
How tall this motherfucker look compared to her. Game is a big motherfucker. I think he like 6'5" and kind of swole. I mean, it's just for the bitches. It's just for the bitches. I don't know if he could fight or not. I seen him like almost about to fight at a basketball game. I mean, he talk all that fly gangster tough shit, but I don't know if he actually have hands. I mean, he probably could beat me up, but that's not really saying much. See, you don't test if a motherfucker got hands, but if he could beat up a motherfucker who can't fight, you know? I don't know. I seen him almost about to square up with a dude his height and size, and it looked like he was pussy. He probably only do that rah-rah shit with motherfuckers, like short motherfuckers or motherfuckers who clearly can't fight. Yeah, this isn't helping your case for getting wifed up.
the media would try to depict you as something that you're absolutely not. And even in this answer, you were talking about how much you've grown.
He definitely looks like he doesn't want to be there. I can't imagine. I mean, being a rapper, I'm sure that's a rapper's least favorite part of the game. Motherfuckers asking them all these dumbass questions.
Grown from back then to now. So what are you the most proud of with your growth as a person from dropping documentary?
I think I'm most proud of, I think I see the best parts of me when I look at my children. I know that when
Game knows he's a piece of shit. He's even admitted to being a piece of shit. He hasn't grown since the documentary much. He's still acting like a big ass kid. And that's why he said my kids. That's not your kids. That doesn't answer the question. It's a great deflection. At least he's being honest. He's like, let me not say I've grown in this way or that way because I haven't. So let me just say, yeah, my kids. I love seeing my kids grow. Anyway, let's continue. Getting off topic. Oh, real quick, let me talk about the title of the live stream, which is "Black Women Aren't Successful." Um, they try to make it seem like we these big boss babes and black men gotta step it up to get on our level. Black women are the most unsuccessful women possibly in the planet, even when they make six figures. Um, you have the lowest overall net worth. The children you produce and the matriarchy that is the black community are gangbangers, drug dealers, and scammers for the most part, and some more shit. Losers, low lives, drunks, and some more shit. You're the least married. You're the fattest. So this whole thing, black women success, black women magic, black women owning businesses and doing it. No, black women are the most unsuccessful women in America. And even six figures and fancy degrees can't change that. Anyway.
I'm supposed to, be at that stage of my life. But it really, had me reflecting on a lot of things. Like, just because I'm not engaged or in a relationship at the moment, I wanted to talk about, how we all settle for less than what we know we deserve, and myself included. And, we settle because one, how much time and energy has already been invested with a person. We settle because we think that we're not going to find anybody better, and we settle because we think that we're on this timeline that society made. And
No, society didn't make the timeline. Biology did. And they always try to blame the patriarchy or society or this or that. It's biology. And it's just reality. The more failed relationships a woman has, the lower value she has on the dating market to men. Just because we said so. We don't need a peer-reviewed study because men said so. And women have the same power in the dating market. If women say you got to be 5'10" to get some pussy, and we ain't fucking nobody under 5'10", we come to the conclusion, then that's what it is. Motherfuckers gonna have to figure out how to get some tall shoes, or break their knees to get taller, or some procedure or whatever. And that's just what it is. Women get to set the value on the dating market when it comes to getting pussy. And men get to set the value on the dating market when it comes to getting commitment in marriages. So it don't matter how it should be, this is what it is, or how you think it should be, or what's right, or what's fair, what's not fair, it don't matter. That's the way it is because we said so. And geriatric pregnancy is a thing. And all your failed relationships are making you more masculine, making you more jaded, more bitter, more standoffish, and more unlikable, frankly. So that's why as you age, you just keep getting worse and worse and just, uglier, older, whatever. So a lot of times fatter. Higher standards, even though your value is going down, you're raising your standards as your value simultaneously goes down.
the thing about settling is you'll never be truly happy when you're doing that. And
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
I'm looking for a partner, a sexy partner. He got to be handsome because I'm sexy. Just this is natural. So So just imagine me dressing it up. You know what I'm saying? Suck your tongue.
Did you know that I can see you?
Stop.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
You can't make a woman happy. It's impossible. I've never met a happy woman in my life.
Yeah, she's never gonna be happy regardless. She's never gonna be happy regardless. Men can smell it on her that she's not, and this goes for a lot of women. Men can just, especially when men get older, and she's 36 now, so she's gonna be dating men who are at least, let's just say at least 33 and older. Men have seen behind the curtain. Most men have seen behind the curtain by those ages. Once most men get over 30, they could just sniff it on a bitch. Oh, nah, this ain't relationship material. Quick. Women do not realize how quick men could sniff them out when it comes to not being girlfriend material. And they get confused because men will still entertain them because shit, I still want to fuck the bitch. I mean, I disqualified her for a relationship, shit, the first 30 seconds, but I'm gonna pretend and lie and do what I gotta do to get the pussy. And because, yeah, men aren't gonna be honest. See, that's not the reason why it's so hard for women to grow, because everybody's lying to them. Men who are trying to fuck them are lying to them. Their loved ones are lying to them. I mean, their loved ones will give them some more truth than a man trying to fuck them will. Girl, maybe you shouldn't try to go for that type no more. I mean, her girlfriends will try to sneak a nugget in there, here or there, or her uncle or whatever. But another reason why it's so hard for them to grow is because most people are just lying to, oh, you wonderful girl, it ain't you, it's them and all that. They're just constantly getting lied to by everyone around them, literally everyone around them. But no, you're never gonna be happy anyway. I mean, most women destination is misery. They're not happy until they find misery. Women aren't happy until they find something to be miserable about.
Made. And the thing about settling is you'll never be truly happy when you're doing that. And you know you're settling like I don't even have to give you different signs of when you know you're settling, because when you are in that relationship or you're dealing with this person, you know that there are certain things where you had told yourself before, like, oh, either this is something I never wanted to deal with, or you're questioning if you should even be in that relationship, or you're making excuses, and that's...
See, here's what they don't account for. Even if you were to meet the 0.01 and he wanted to be in a relationship with you, you're still 50% of how the relationship goes. I'm gonna keep saying this. Women want a 0.01% man to come in their life and provide them a good relationship without her really having to be a part of it. She just want to experience a good relationship and crack legs a couple times a week, and that's about it. And when it go left, she can say, well, yeah, he fuck him. He was a piece of shit because he didn't provide me a good relationship. Completely neglecting the fact that you were 50% of if it was a good relationship as well. Even with Mr. 0.01. What's that one meme? She's gonna want Johnny's hair, Michael's car, because she had too many experiences. So she can't be happy with any man at this point. Here's another reason she can never be happy with any man. Nothing will ever live up to the nothing you can do as a man in a serious committed relationship, even if you're rich, will ever match that one time she interviewed Ludacris. Yeah, nothing you could do as a man in a relationship, in a healthy, wholesome relationship, even if you're rich and handsome and tall, will ever match that dopamine hit of that one time she interviewed Luda. See, there's so many reasons why women can never be happy, especially women like this. Because let's just say she meet Mr. Point Zero One, and he really is Mr. Perfect. He's doing everything. He's buying her everything. He's taking her on every trip. She wanted marriage, she gave her marriage. Wanted kids, gave her kids. Here's another reason why they'll never be happy. She's just getting older and uglier every day and year that goes by. That's one of the main reasons women can never be happy. Because even if a man comes in their life and is literally Superman and Mr. Perfect, and never criticizes her for her bullshit, just literally Mr. Perfect, she still got to look in that mirror every year and see a different, uglier, older woman. So she gonna be mad about that. Happiness is just not in the cards for 90% of women. It's just not in the cards.
If you should even be in that relationship, or you're making excuses, and that's when you know that you're settling. So I guess I just gave you those signs. I get it. Who wants to be alone in this world? It's nice to have that person that you can talk to every day, a person that's there, like somebody to love you and all that, and that's great. But it's not great if you're settling and you know that it's not healthy.
Now, AD went crazy when he reviewed this video. He said she literally just described a decent, loving spouse, and she said that's settling and unhealthy. She literally said, yeah, it's nice to have somebody be there for you, listen to you, bring you soup when you're sick, rub your back when you had a hard day. But, it's not okay when that's settling and unhealthy. She literally just explained to you a good person is settling and unhealthy. Let's hear that one more time, folks.
Settling and the person that's there. It's nice to have that person that you can talk to every day, a person that's there, like somebody to love you and all that, and that's great. But it's not great if you're settling and you know that it's not healthy.
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. I hope you hear me tell shut the fuck, because you sound fucking stupid.
Love you and all that, and that's great. But it's not great if you're settling and you know that
No, let's hear that shit one more time. She literally said, yeah, it's good to have somebody who's there for you, be there for you when your mom dies and make you soup when you're sick. Yeah, it's cool, to have somebody who care about you and interested in your day and your hopes, your dreams, desires, try to do everything they can to take care of you and make sure you okay in life. But it's not okay when that's settling and unhealthy. Let's hear that shit one more fucking time. This woman is sick and she's sad. Like, it's sick and sad, folks. See, this is some other type of mental illness.
Yeah, see, this is some other delusion. Okay, who in their right mind? This is severe mental illness. Stay the fuck away from this shit.
Women are walking balls of misery that just learn how to look cute, look like something you might want to fuck a few times. But they're all walking balls of misery, man. All of them. There is no sanity gauge at all because they never had to have it when they were younger. She is nuts. She is sick and she's nuts. What is this?
That you can talk to every day alone in this world. It's nice to have that person that you can talk to every day, a person that's there, like somebody to love you and all that, and that's great, but it's not great if you're settling and you know that it's not healthy for you. And I've been in serious relationships and also unhealthy relationships, and I learned a lot, and I feel like I'm at that point now, when you get older, like you don't have time for certain things anymore, and you have to be very, very strict when it comes to your standards. And I don't know what that is, I think I can't, I don't believe in the whole, having a list of what you look for in a man or a woman, because the person you're supposed to be with might not be that list. I don't even think it's a list. I think it's just who God wants you to be with. And I think one thing that I really want you guys to focus on, other than, not settling or staying in a relationship, just because of whatever reason, is to think about the main things that that you demand. And whatever that is you demand, you should never take that back. You should never apologize for that.
Okay, she's talking about demanding shit. You're not in a position to demand shit from the men you want. You could demand shit from dudes you don't really like, simps and dudes in your inbox you really don't like. They'll jump through your hoops. But the men you want, you ain't demanding shit from them. You're not in control of shit when it comes to the men you want. That's what they don't. Or you would be married to the one of the dudes you wanted that you've been dating since 16. If you controlled shit and you could just set demands and they meet them. You've been setting demands for 10 years. Well, shit, 20. She 36 now. And the men you want, they don't give in to your demands.
Because that's what you deserve. So on my end, one, it's somebody who obviously believes in God and has a relationship with God. It's somebody who's very family oriented and somebody who gets along with my family. Obviously, you know how important that is to me. And above all, not above all, but somebody who's honest, like brutally honest, and somebody who's loyal. I want someone to be able to tell me any truth, because I can handle any truth. I can have any conversation. And once trust is broken, it can't be fixed. I don't care what anybody says. It's like
She think Mr. .01 is only gonna fuck her pussy and no other ones. And that's just not realistic. It's just not.
you're always going to have that thing in the back of your head, making you question whatever it is you're questioning. And as far as being loyal, I'm at a point where it's like, in this generation, it's like, I'm trying to think how to word it. There was this quote that I saw.
Okay, she's unbearable.
She's a woman, so she has the easiest thing to sell on earth, which is pussy. But at the same time, no man wants to actually sit down with this pussy for too long. So what does that tell you? She's unbearable for one reason or another. Because again, if she's so great, then where are all these great men to come and be in a relationship? It should be no problem to get in the circles, to go out and meet people and talk. And next thing you go into meetings and art exhibits and shit like that, and meeting these well-to-do men who are great and have passports and can live. You have the easiest thing to sell on earth, which is being a woman. Again, you will have a harder time finding drinkable water in a grocery store than selling pussy anywhere. And you're going to get way more than what it's actually worth. All right, because you're a woman. So your dating life is essentially on easy fucking mode. But at the same time, men who are better don't come fuck with you. Or if they do, they're not staying around because you still single and you don't got anything to bring to the table. Because you kick back out to the fucking curb like the fucking street trash. Hope Instagram's fun. They just know how to phrase it to where they'll have you second guessing and questioning yourself. Like, well, I don't know if I'm good enough for her. She is pretty.
All right. Let's do it. Let's go over to Rumble to do a Kendra. Let's do it. I'm about to drop the Rumble link in the chat. All right, we're going over to Rumble. I'll see y'all over there. And for the people not coming over to Rumble, I'll see y'all later tonight.